Hey, I just want to start out this session by anchoring into your body, finding a comfortable enough seated position. You can always lie down as well, have a chair, sit in a chair. But just come to a spot where you're feeling connected to whatever surface that you're resting on. I just want to invite you to bring your hands, one to your belly, one to your chest, to your heart. And again, that's an invitation. I'm here as a guide, offering direction, guidance in connecting with your body and in moving. So hands to your body as you're able, just noticing the movement of the breath in your body. Normal breathing, not changing anything, just noticing. And then maybe starting to intentionally bring a little bit of change to the breath, slowing it down a little bit. That might look like taking your breath in for a little bit longer, thinking about counting to 4 as you breathe in, and 4 as you breathe out. And then also, if you're able, drawing that breath in through your nostrils. Maybe even exaggerate that a little bit. Feel the flare at the edge of the nostrils as you draw that breath in. Feel the difference between what the in-breath feels like and what the breath feels like as it exhales. Just noticing that for a couple of breaths. And then also, one more thing, I'm going to ask you to see if you can notice or change is how deep you're drawing that breath in. Is it just chest breathing, just kind of in and out, feeling the movement here? Or can you start to feel the activation of the abdominal muscles, the diaphragm, and the breath actually down lower into your torso? Noticing when that breath fills up your body, that your belly actually starts to kind of pooch out. And not only does it pooch out from there, but it fills your whole torso up into where you're expanding all the way up into your collarbones. And then as you exhale, feel that deflate, that leave, kind of like you're starting to cave in, and that belly button drawing in towards your spine, and just feeling all of the air out of your body. And then feel that emptiness, like really feel empty, so that as you take that breath in, you can feel that it's filling up your whole cavity. And you can even imagine that going out into your legs, your arms, your whole body filling up with air. So that then when that breath leaves, then you can imagine and see that breath just leaving out of your whole body. And it becomes that just whole body breathing, that connection in with your body and your breath, and the breath moving your body, and even that movement of the body playing into that breathing in and out, just seeing as maybe your eyes are open or closed, just seeing your body breathing itself, feeling your body breathe itself. And you can even take some other visualizations in with this. Some suggestions that I have are to imagine that breath drawing up through your feet, your legs, your torso, all the way up through the neck and the head, filling you all the way up. And then as you exhale, feel that whoosh down, that breath leaving from the head, the neck, the chest, the belly, the legs, and out the feet. And then again, you can draw that breath all the way up and exhale it. Another imagery that you can use is like a narrow Ferris wheel or even an elevator. And imagine that running along your spine, and the breath in, drawing all the way up the spine to the top of the head, holding for a moment, kind of perching before, as you exhale, that drops down with the exhale, exhaling all of that air out, dropping down. Inhale, coming up and around, and exhale, dropping down. So whatever works for you, right? Maybe there's even some other imagery that works better for you. And just allowing that to be a part of the anchoring in, a part of the connecting to your body, not only what you're feeling and experiencing through that felt sense, but also that imagery and what you can kind of see and imagine happening. And all of that comes together and connects in for your experience of being present in the moment, one breath at a time. Your eyes can remain open. And if they're open, I just want to suggest or invite you to soften your gaze down to one spot out in front of you. Just picking that spot that you can just lightly look at. Just hold with your eyes. Or you can close your eyes. Go to that place, whether your eyes are open or closed, going to that place of an inner resource, that place where it is only known to you and you find comfort and a sense of well-being and feeling at ease when you are there. It can be real or imaginary, and it's yours, it's for you, and it's a place that you can go to at any point when you need to anchor in to feel comfortable, safe, and at ease. It's that sense of well-being. From here, taking this anchored sense, this breath-filled connection with your body, you can take that along with you. Keep that breathing in and out. So we're transitioning, we're changing, and allow that breath to still hold you and be with you, that in and out. And just make your way to a child's pose. And I like to come to my hands and knees first and then sink down into whatever that looks like in my body in the moment. And that might be knees in towards each other or out towards the edge of the mat or somewhere in between. Forehead coming down to the mat. Arms extending out in front of you. You're welcome to stay in a seated position, whether just on your mat or in a chair. And if that breath has changed somehow in this transition time, just see if you can come back to it, come back to that felt sense of in and out that we were cultivating as we were in that seated position. Feel the connection now of the floor underneath you, whatever surface that you're on, connecting you in this moment, supporting you. You are supported by the surface that you are resting on. Shifting and adjusting anything with your body that would make you able to sink into this just a little bit more with ease. Noticing anything that's coming up for you, anything that might feel uncomfortable. See if you can lean into that a little bit with your breath. Lean in to make the choice to be with that sensation or to adjust what you need to in the moment. Taking care of you right here, right now. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Drawing that breath all the way up into your body, filling up. Use that exhale to empty all of that air out. From here, take a breath in to slowly make your way to a tabletop, adjusting what you need to in the moment. Maybe forearms are better. You can always come to that halfway point. From here, as you breathe in, tuck those toes under, pressing into that upside down V. Again, keeping the knees on the floor, keeping the forearms on the floor, making this work for you however it needs to in the moment, right? So this is a full expression, up on hands, up on feet. You can take it to that, what I like to call medium size, if you're coming down on the forearms, or another medium size would be coming down on the knees. And you can be down on forearms and knees in a small position. Finding what works for you, breathing with that, breathing in and out, anchoring you right here in the moment. Take a big breath in here. As you exhale, step up towards the top of your mat. Find a good distance for your feet. It can be hip width distance, it can be a little wider, a little narrower. Find what feels good for you here. Your upper body is just kind of hanging forward. As you take a breath in, come to a halfway point. 90-degree angle is kind of what you're aiming for. Use that exhale then to drop all the way down in. Just let that head hang and be heavy. Let the arms hang. Just feel the legs being strong right now, holding you here, allowing the rest of the body to just hang and not be actively working. Coming back to that in and out breath. Maybe playing with this a little bit. Curiosity in the moment of what does it feel like to rock forward into my toes? Yeah, and then feeling maybe a little bit of that off balance and that want to brace yourself. See if then, as you feel that off balance, you can engage the heels down and really press into the legs. Connect in. Bending my knees, allowing my chest to come towards my thighs. See what that feels like. Noticing that in and out breath. Actively connecting yourself in the moment to the sensations you're feeling with your breath. All right, next breath in, we're coming up slowly to that halfway point. Stay there, exhale, taking the arms out like airplane wings. Breathing in again, nice and slow. Begin to rise up using that in-breath. Stretching those arms overhead. And then stay here and breathe out. Breathe in to stretch up. Breathe out to stay here. Breathe in to reach up. Breathe out to stay here. And again, reach up, breathe in. This time, turn your palms towards the ground as you exhale. Slowly press down as the breath leaves out, like you're moving through water. Shrug those shoulders up with that breath in, and then around and down as you exhale. Breathe in to shrug up, down and around to exhale. Inhale, shrug up. Exhale, down and around. Reach up to breathe in. Exhale, squatting down to whatever degree you're able, bending the knees, sticking the tailbone out behind you. Your arms can come forward. They can stay up. They can be down by your sides. Maybe make your toes a little light here. See what that feels like. Breathe in. Sink down to breathe out. Then inhale, press into your feet, rise up, feel it strong in your legs. Exhale, drop that right hand, reaching over with the left. Inhale, reach through the left fingertips. Exhale, sink into that. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, left arm down, right arm reaches over. Inhale, stretch through those upper fingertips. Exhale, sink in. Inhale, reach both arms up. Exhale, squat down again. See what's here for you. Inhale, squat down. Breathe in. Use your exhale to fold forward, straightening the legs, drop the upper body, let the head hang heavy. Arms hanging down. Breathe in to come up halfway. Breathe out with your arms out like airplane wings. And then breathe in, rise up, stretching overhead. Breathe out, bring those hands down like you're pressing through water, arms down by your sides. Okay, this time we're going to shrug, we shrugged up forward last time. This time we're shrugging up back behind us, shrug up, and then exhale to round forward and down. Shrug up from the back, exhale, round forward and down. One more time, shrug up, round forward and down. A little bending in the knees, shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. Just feel that movement. Maybe even move the arms. Feel what you've got here. You walk every day, all the time, and that's a motion and a movement we don't want to lose. We want to make sure that our joints get moved, that joint fluid moving through. Any chance you get, you can take your hands, your wrists, circle them around, bend those knees, move those hips, right? Just feeling what you've got here. It's also a way to take in information about your body, just being curious. All right, so we're going to step that right foot forward. So kind of coming into a lunge, lunging forward, left foot back. You can plant that whole foot flat and kind of angle it, but we're going to aim our upper body towards the front of the mat. So thinking about keeping that facing forward. Notice if having your foot flat back there torques a little bit on the hips, low back, go ahead and then pop up to the ball of that left foot instead of having it flat. We're sinking into the legs to the point where we're going to get a little bend in that right knee. So we don't want straight. We want to give a little bend. We're pressing into the ball of that left foot. And if you feel off balance, take some space in between your feet a little bit, and then just sink that tailbone down towards the ground. And maybe within that, you're spreading your legs a little farther apart, but feeling what's available to you. Strong legs, inhale to reach up. Use that exhale to sink in. Breathe in, reach up, pull that belly button in towards your spine, engage the core, support the low back, sink down as you exhale. Breath in, sink in. One more big breath. From here, we're going to take your arms down and open them, spread them out. I'm spinning that back foot flat now if it wasn't already. Opening up my arms, turning my body to face that left side of the mat. Notice where my shoulders are living. If you're shrugging up here, see if you can relax them down. Breathe in. And again, using this to sink into those legs. Breath in. Pressing to the outer edge of that left foot. Exhale. Now breathe in to reverse. Front hand up, left hand down. Big breath in, stretch up. Use that exhale to come forward with that right hand and down on your leg, against your leg, on a block on the inside of your leg, whatever works for you, right? So some options here. Then reach up with that left hand. This can look like this, this. Keep breathing here, opening your body up to the left. You can turn your eyes to your upper hand or looking straight out in front of you. Big breath in, stretch up. Use that exhale to take that hand overhead. Breathing with the sensations that are showing up. Adjusting as you hit a point where you've crossed your edge and you need something different. Make that adjustment. Inhale, reach up. Stay here and breathe out. Your next breath in, press into that right foot. Feel that sensation in the leg. Come all the way up. Straighten that front leg. Take that left hip back. Kind of cock it back. Reach forward. And then drop down to your leg or block. Again, opening that upper shoulder. Reach up. Anytime you're reaching, stretching up, you can always bend that elbow, keep it close to the arm closer to your body. You can keep the arm against your body and just pull that shoulder back a little bit. Keep breathing here. With your next breath in, a little bend in that knee. Pressing into the foot, rise up. You're going to turn the right toes in. Toes in, heels out. Find that stance where you feel like you're supported by your legs. Feet are suction cupping to the ground. You can take your hands to your hips, to your back pockets. You can interlace them behind your low back. You can take the right arm up and over the shoulder and the left arm up the back, clasping hands, a towel or strap. Or you can just leave your arms alone. Take a breath in, lift the heart up, lean back into that little baby back bend. Use your exhale to pull the belly button in towards your spine as you're bending forward, keeping that as straight as you're able, dropping down in. Anytime you're forward folding, you want to engage the core, and engaging the core can look like pulling that belly button up towards the spine. Working your hands towards each other, continuing to deepen the stretch. And then keep folding in just a little bit more. And when I say a little bit more, like that can be just like imperceptible. You just feel like you're kind of leaning into it, right? You're getting just a little bit more with each exhale.
I'm going to slowly breathe in, coming to that halfway point. Stay here and exhale. You're welcome to release your arms at any point. Then inhale, press all the way up to standing. Scoot your feet in a little bit. Turn the toes towards the top of the mat. That back foot steps up a little bit. Your heels are on one line, and those left toes kind of angle out to the side. And again, you can release your arms at any point. Breathe in to lift the heart up, leaning back. Use that exhale to come forward. If your arms are not still in this bind, you can have them by your side, back pockets, interlacing behind your low back. So slowly come in, bring that upper body in towards that right leg. Maybe a little bend in the knee. Feeling that breath in and out, anchoring you right here to this moment. Drawing that breath in all the way into the sensation that you're feeling. Let that breath circle around with it, supporting, massaging, bringing oxygen-rich nutrients. As it exhales out, carrying some of that tension with it. All right, in this place, we're going to slowly start to release the arms. So take that right arm out first. Relax, release, shake it out. And left arm slowly comes out. And release, shake it out. Take one more breath in here. Maybe pressing the hands into the mat, lifting up a little bit. Engage that core. Exhale, folding one last time into that leg. From here, you can just step up into a standing position, or you can go ahead and plant the hands out in front of you, step back into a high plank. Exhale, lower down slowly. Release the toes. Hands stay right where they're at as you breathe in, pressing up into a cobra. Breathe out to touch down. Press up to that high plank. And exhale, downward facing dog or upside down V. Take a big breath in. Again, as you exhale, stepping up to the top of the mat. If you were already standing there, we're joining you again. Breathe in to come up halfway. Breathe out to fold down. Little bend in the knees, let the head hang heavy. Inhale, rise up halfway. Exhale, arms out like airplane wings. Breathe in, rise all the way up. Breathe out to sink into a chair. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms to your heart, or hands to your heart, arms down. Take a breath in. And then exhale, and you're going to twist to your right, left elbow coming over to the right knee to your degree, your ability. If you're able to hook it there, go ahead and do that all the way. Take a breath in. You can keep your hands like a prayer, exhale, or you can open them up, kind of like a windmill. Breathe in. And then exhale, breathe out and fold. Take your peace fingers and grab your big toes. Breathe in to pull up and out. Exhale, then pull on those toes and drop down into that fold against your body. Keep pulling on those toes, dropping in. Release the toes, breathe in to come up halfway. Breathe out with those arms out like airplane wings. Inhale, pressing into the feet, rise all the way up. Exhale, squat down. Breathe in. Use that exhale to bring the hands to the heart. Another breath in.
Use the exhale to twist now. Right elbow over towards the left knee, hooking it if you're able, or just moving in that direction. Keep squatting down. Opening your arms if you want, or staying with a prayer. One more big breath in. Use that exhale to fold forward. Breathe into halfway. Breathe out, arms like the airplane wings. Inhale, pressing into the feet, rise up. Exhale, hands, palms pressing towards the ground, press down, breathe out. And then just find just some movement right in this spot. What does that look like for you? Just a little rolling of the shoulders, bending of the knees, feeling yourself right here in this space, in this moment, just you, where you're at, breathing, taking care of you. Okay, from here, left foot forward, right foot back. And again, moving into that lunge. That might be a flat foot back here with that body facing forward. It might be on the ball of that back foot, and then you just feel your way into the lunge that works for you. Breathing, noticing what's showing up. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, sink in. Engaging the core. Breathe in, reach up. Breathe out, sink in. One more breath in to reach up. Use that exhale to bring the hands to your heart. Opening the arms out. Turning your body to face the right side. Relaxing those shoulders. Dropping that weight a little bit. Eyes gazing over the front fingertips. Exhaling. Breathe into reverse. Stay here to breathe out. Inhale, one more here. Exhale, come forward and down. That front hand, arm somewhere along that left leg. Reaching up to whatever degree you have with that right hand. Maybe that just looks like this. Maybe it looks like this. Maybe like this. Big breath in. With your exhale, you can take that overhead and stretch away from that back foot. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale to reach up. Stay here and exhale. Next breath in, you're pressing with strength into that left leg. Rise up, feel that tension. Straighten that leg, take that right hip out behind you, reach forward with that left hand, drop down, grab a hold of that leg wherever you are able. Not how I'm doing it, how it feels best for you to do it. Yep, this is what I look like. I'm doing it according to what I feel in my body. The onus is on you to do it according to what it feels like in your body and take care of you in the moment. Reaching up to breathe in. Stay and exhale. Next breath in. A little bend in that front knee. Press into that foot. Rise up. Left toes turn in. So you've got both toes, sets of toes turning in. Heels out. Okay, I'm going to give you your options with your arms again. Nothing. You can do absolutely nothing and just leave your arms hanging. That's an option. Back pockets is an option. Interlacing behind your low back is an option. Left arm up and over the shoulder. And right hand up the back, grabbing a hold of the hand or a strap or a towel is another option as well. And maybe there's something that you thought of that I didn't mention. So listening to your body and what you need in the moment, take a breath in, maybe lifting that heart up and leaning back. Use that exhale to come forward. You're starting to feel the hinging at the hips. Spine is straight, but you're folding in, dropping down with that exhale. Breathe in. Suction cup, feet down, exhale. Keep letting that head be heavy and hanging. All right, from here, breathe in to come up halfway. Hit that halfway and exhale. Big breath in, rise up. Really press into your feet to come up. Hit that up point, exhale. Scoot your feet in towards each other. Your arms can come out at any point, right? Turn those toes forward. Back foot steps up a little bit. Heels are on one line. Right toes kind of angling out. Your upper body facing towards the top of the mat. Breathe in. Heart lifts. Lean back. Exhale. Come forward. You're coming over that left leg. Dropping in. Maybe a little bend to that knee. Exhale. Breathe in. Use that exhale to sink in a little more. You're going to release the arms. Take that left one out first. Let it dangle and shake it a little bit. And then that right arm comes out nice and slow. Let it hang, shake, dangle. One more breath in here. Use that exhale to really fold in. You can make your way onto your seat from here and then to your back, or you can plant your hands out, step back into that plank position. Exhale, slowly lower down. Release down, untuck the toes, breathe in to that baby back bend. Exhale to touch down. Press into that plank. Exhale to your upside down V, down dog. Drop the knees to the floor, and then we'll join those who've already made their way to their back. I cross my ankles and I roll back and kind of slowly ease down onto your back. Squeeze your knees into your chest. Hold that right knee in. Let that left knee go down the mat. Rotate that right ankle while it's pulled in like this. Left hand to that right kneecap. Taking the knee across your body. Open that right arm out to the side. Turn your eyes to look to the right. Rotating that ankle again, however, if that works to take it a couple of different directions and rotate, just feel the movement, whatever kind of movement you can come up with. Slowly come to your back, squeeze that right knee in, switch your legs, left knee comes in, right leg presses out straight and then relaxes down. Start rotating that left ankle as you're ready and able. Right hand to that left kneecap, knee comes across your body, left arm opens out, and your eyes turn to the left. So keep rotating that left ankle as you're able. Keep breathing that breath in and out, anchoring you right here, right now. Feeling the sensations as you're anchoring into this place. Me, here, now. Being with all that is here. The sensations that you're feeling, and then also the parts of your body that don't have sensations that are talking to you, right? Noticing that you are more than just the big sensations in the moment. Slowly shift to your back. Squeeze that left knee in, squeezing the right one in as well. Curl up and get as small and tight as you can. Your personal ball, your personal big hug to yourself. Breathe in, squeeze in, and exhale and stretch it out. Arms overhead, fingertips and toes stretching away from each other. Find big open space here. Big breath in. And exhale, relaxing the arms down by your sides. Release the tension, come to a place of stillness. Feel the support of the surface that you're resting on. Let your breath go back to a natural place, knowing that the breath is always there, supporting you in and out, in and out. The surface you are on, supporting you. You are welcome to stay here as long as you want, enjoying and soaking in all that you have created, the energy that's here for you, the sensations that are showing up in your body, or just even the memory of them, the knowledge, the acknowledgement of the sensations that were in your body, noticing them, honoring you for who you are in this moment, working with who you are right here, right now, one breath at a time. And whenever you're ready and able, roll to your right side, easing up into a seated position. Again, recognizing the support of the surface underneath you, allowing your arms to relax, your hands to go by your side, in your lap, to your heart center. The light in me sees and honors the light in you.